afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky, everyone. Amber Freeman back in the seat.
Hello,
Before we get to the most very important topic of the day is Dancing with the Stars, because this morning it was revealed on GMA who the dancers are. See these pages here, people?
It's huge.
I had to have all this printed out because I don't know any of them.
No, I knew two. I recognize two names.
Okay, well,
and
we're going to go
athletes.
through it. But before we get to that, you're going to be able to help me. I want to give all our thoughts and prayers out to everyone here who has family and friends in the eye of the storm that's just about to happen. What are they calling the storm again?
Florence. It's the most sickening feeling. I've been in this position a zillion times, being from Florida, and heartbreaking. So
we have a station in North Carolina, in Wilmington, right in the eye of what's about to happen. We have some of our senior staff flying in, and from our other stations as well, flying in to help them. We know that that is going to be a problem.
Have you been through a hurricane?
No.
So they're very, very scary.
Australia, babe.
I know. Well, you get typhoons over there, right?
Yeah. Well,
are you inland
it's very rare.
Okay.
You know?
You don't.
Yeah.
Growing up on the coast, I've gone through a
Yeah.
ton of them, and each time the bigger ones come, it's so scary. What really, really is bad after everything is not having electricity. So
to get everything tidied up.
just anything. It's the aftermath that you don't even think about. So fingers crossed it spins.
Yeah.
Can I lighten it?
What?
The mood and tell you something. I don't watch much reality show.
Oh, what are you watching?
But no, listen, it was on in the background, and I actually really like, is it Flipping Out, Jeff Lewis?
I love that.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Jeff
Tell me
Lewis
what you're going to say.
because he's funny. So we were talking about Friday Girls weeks ago.
Girl Friday.
Girl Friday. Well,
Yep.
I don't know because, his assistant. What's her name? No, not she's not
the
really the assistant. The one who's been with him for like
17
ages.
years.
Yeah.
I've forgotten her name. Damn. I've been watching it since day one.
She made reference to Friday Girls on the show, and it made me laugh. But, well, she called it Friday Girls. So I don't know if there's a little bit of a discrepancy between... what's that called? So funny, though. I almost texted you, then I was like, no, I want to see her face.
I thought, well, a lot of my staff and my team back home in Australia, that show's a very big hit in Australia. And I don't know whether it's true or not, people. I'm sure there'll be many people in this building that maybe agree that my nickname was Jeff Lewis. And because they said that I was very similar to Jeff. And I don't know, he probably doesn't know the show. Yeah, see, he doesn't watch the show, so it's perfect.
He makes me laugh because he's so mean, but yet he really cares about everybody. Like deeply. I think he does.
Oh.
I don't
think he's mean.
He does.
You're now saying I'm mean.
I'm not using that comparison.
All right, let's move on to the first topic. All right, season 27 of Dancing with the Stars. It premieres on September 24, anyone. And, of course, we need to know who the stars will be. So let's bring them up, all right? Bobby Bones. Now, this is an on-air radio personality. He hosts the nationally syndicated radio show, The Bobby Bones Show in Nashville. And, of course, he's a New York Times best-selling author. Have we got... we're going a bit fast with the pictures. We don't have individual shots. Can someone tell me in my ear would be perfect. DeMarcus Ware...
I know who he was.
Okay, a former linebacker and defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sure people...
And Denver.
People would have an idea who he is.
Yeah, I know. I'm from living in Colorado.
All
he
right,
was a
now,
big star.
Milo Mahan, and I don't know who that is either. He rose to fame as a star of this year's Disney Channel, the original movie Zombie.
You don't watch the Disney Channel?
Never watched the Disney Channel in my life.
You don't sing along?
No.
Troy.
I don't even know what it is. All right, that was that young kid then, apparently. Danielle Umstead, she's an American alpine skier. She's a Paralympian, I should say. I have heard of her. Now, we all know this guy, Joe, Grocery Store Joe. He's going to be on it. Do you know who that is?
I don't.
He's from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And then also John Schneider. We have Nancy McCon. I don't know who that is either. McKeon. I know she's best known from Facts of Life, and people will know her, wonderful actress. Mary Lou Retton. Now, apparently everyone knows who she is.
I know who she is. You don't
She's
know
a
who
retired
she is?
gymnast. She's American. I didn't know who that was. Do you know what I mean? In the sports.
She's a big Olympian.
Okay. Who's this next one? I can't pronounce it. Tina Ash? Or Tanash? I don't know the correct
We're
pronunciation.
so not in I mean, does this tell us that we just need to
Well, all I'm
watch
just
more
telling
TV?
you is we have to learn these people, everyone, because every week we talk about it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who they are. Jean Pablo D. Pace. I don't know who that is either. He's apparently on the role of Fernando on Netflix, Fuller House, an Argentinian actor. How are these people going to get votes? Because the way you stay on this show, everyone, is the public have to vote for you.
Well, I'm sure they have a fan base. We just may not be there.
Well, I should know them because I talk about the gossip every day.
Yeah.
And I don't know any of these people. It's going to really stress me out every Monday night.
But you know, it's 27 seasons.
Not the point.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm into it.
I know.
I love it. You know, I love a bit of a sequence and a spray tan.
Well, I
it's
did
so
see
funny.
you do a little local Dancing with the
Yeah, that
Stars
was a
last
disaster.
year.
I was the size of a house.
It was not.
I looked disgusting.
You had some
dancing
moves.
around.
There was some rhythm.
Looked like there were. I'm telling you, the way I looked, people, I looked like two fat pigs dancing under a doona when I was doing Dancing with the Stars.
You just stopped in the middle of your dance when you had the rhythm going.
I had to stop.
I
was
saw
like,
it.
enough. Anyway. Tell us what you think about all the celebrities on Dancing with the Stars. We'll put them up on our Facebook page. I don't know. Alrighty, everyone. Could snacking on the job really be a crime? This is priceless.
I love this
Well, guess what?
story.
It could be. Because authorities threatened an Ohio grocery store employee with felony theft charge. All right. Reports say during the 8 years she worked at the store, she ate 3 to 5 slices of ham, actually, every day. And sometimes she splurged and enjoyed the salami. This racked up, you ready for this? $9,200 worth of deli meat. Now, even though there are potential felony charges in the case, the sheriff's office said on Facebook that it's unlikely she could face them. But she'll have to wait to see what the prosecutor's office say about the situation. Look, here's the thing, people. If you come to Kroger with me or Fresh Market or Trader Joe's, don't follow me because I'm eating everything from the fruit and veg department to the cheese samples. I've got it all hoofing down this throat.
Well,
and I often think to myself...
But you're allowed in the samples.
Well, no, not always, because it's funny. I'm going to tell you this.
Are you admitting to stealing on the show?
Well, I think I must be stealing because this woman is stealing.
Okay.
She's only having a slice of ham or two. Dee, is there a problem with that?
This story makes me laugh. And I mean, it's because when she worked there.
Yes.
And I like that. Who is documenting this? Like, who is the person
Some nasty
working with
colleague
them
who doesn't like them.
Right. For 8 years was like, well, she ate this ham, but she
listen,
also had some salami.
Listen, but this is what could be a problem. They're not saying she's not getting charged. They're just saying it might not happen. If this is the case.
Probably not going to happen.
But if this is the case, let me just say this, people. You work at a hairdressing salon. You start using the hair, the mousse and the hairspray every day. Doesn't belong to you.
Right.
It belongs to the store.
Right.
You could eventually be charged
You're
with a
gonna
can of
charge them.
hairspray. Here's another thing. One of my salons in Australia, I used to be next door to a fruit and vegetable shop, and they were my Italian friends. So I'd walk in the back door, and as I'm walking, I'd grab a handful of grapes or get some beans. For 8 years, I was beside that store.
You better watch your back because obviously there's a vindictive person here who this employee doesn't like. But like, I can't with it.
Look, she could get fined.
But how? Is there any proof? $9,200 pieces of salami?
In reality, it's theft. Okay,
it's
in reality.
theft if they're charging that much for a piece of salami.
When I was a checkout operator at Woolworths in Australia, back in the day.
Whoa, can we just back up? You worked in a store.
Yep, in a supermarket.
Do we have proof
Yes,
of this?
I could do the checkout. We were the original store with those scanners.
Yeah.
And I could do the red light specials on my microphone and scan at the same time.
Were you nice?
Yeah, oh, yes, I had wonderful pronunciation over the microphone.
That's probably where your career started.
I've forgotten the story I was going to tell you now.
I know, because I just want to see a picture.
You completely threw me.
Because I mean, did you have a spiel like, "Hi, welcome to Woolworths"?
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Woolworths Lismore Central, people. Today, over in the fruit and vegetable department, we have cantaloupes, and they're on special today for $3.99 a kilo. Be sure to move along now.
You were that extra one on the video. Yeah.
And I'm scanning the checkout.
You were probably stressing out your customers because they're like, what is this guy doing?
No, I had to have 2 packers behind me because I could scan like a ninja. I was fast.
Well, at least you have a fallback plan.
I had regular people coming through my checkout because I was fast.
So are you like that on the self-scanners? Do you use those now? Do you
I got
do the
those
same thing?
people doing it for me now. I'm not doing it.
Those
Tell us what you
people.
think about whether you would think it's stealing or not. We're going to move on. Enough about that. We wanted to bring you to your attention something we saw on social media. Okay. Amber,
yes.
This is a problem.
Okay.
MAC Cosmetics posted this picture advertising one of their products. Take a look, people, but that's not why the photo is gaining attention. If you look closely, you can see tiny black hairs on the model's upper lip.
I can't see them.
Are we all looking?
Would you notice them?
Well, I'm just trying to have a real good look.
Yeah, like who's...
And apparently the company is getting praise for not editing the so-called flaw out.
Who would notice that?
Look. Oh, Lord.
Who would even notice that?
Well, I think any woman has hair like that.
Yeah.
If you've ever met my Italian in-law, my Italian grandparents, you'd see exactly how many hairs they got on their lips.
Your poor family.
But look, seriously, it's not that bad, is
No,
it?
you can't see it at all.
Huh?
I mean, I guess that's a good
Give
thing.
me a look at
because
your
they're
lip.
doing the...
Hold on. Yeah, you've got a hair or two up there.
Oh, so do you. Don't
we
go
all do,
there.
boo. But I'm just saying to you, you magnified that. I don't think it's such a big deal.
No. And like a lot of people have blonde hairs. Like I have blonde hairs and it's...
Yeah. Well, people say to me, because I have...
Maybe I want a mustache.
I have my eyelashes and eyebrows tinted because I don't have any. Because they're blonde. But now when I don't have them done, you see these white ones underneath, and it looks like it's grey hair. It's not.
No, it's blonde.
It's just blonde, but there's the difference. Do a close-up on me here. No, I'm joking. Tell us whether it's such a big deal or not, everyone.
I mean, I guess it's good. It's taking away the editing.
Alrighty, this is a serious story that is simply alarming. Wipe off my smile.
Yeah.
A new study suggests that 20% of college students are experiencing so much stress that they would consider suicide. The numbers are higher in the LGBTQ community, where the rate of suicide thoughts have increased 20% to 2009, meaning 58% of them have considered taking their own lives. Research states that the stress comes from academic pressure, family relationships and career, and of course financial troubles. And the stress is so intense that they struggle to see a way to move forward. Among young adults, the rates of suicide have tripled since the 1950s. Here's the thing. You know, it was a rough transition just then, but it is a serious topic of conversation.
It's Suicide Prevention or Awareness Week right now as well, so it's important.
There's the number up on the screen. We're asking everyone at home, if you see a friend or a loved one that may be being a little bit more stressed than they would normally be, or not quite connecting like they used to be, have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Open that dialogue up and just maybe go for a cup of coffee.
It's, you know, this is the numbers are staggering because it's not just college students. We're seeing young kids. Just this week I saw a story, I think where an 8-year-old killed himself. That's devastating. Why it's happening, how to prevent it, that's huge. That's bringing up that whole, we need to open up the discussions about mental illnesses. What's happening, why are so many people doing this? In this study, I thought it was interesting, in the college study, international students had lower levels of suicide than the Americans. And they contributed that to them being quicker to join groups of friends.
Okay, that's interesting you say that, because I was about to also add to that, another thing that came to mind is that you don't have the family pressure.
Right, that's very true.
You know, if you're coming from another country into America, I think a lot of families put the pressure on their kids.
Absolutely. Do you think social media plays a part as well?
Oh, hello.
Now?
Social media plays a part in everything.
I hate
we
saying
just
that,
talked about the Mac thing with that woman with maybe 4 hairs on her lip.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
what I mean?
devastating because that's the only way people are seeing out.
And I think it's important, you know, when we say open that dialogue, have a conversation. And I'm not saying try and be, you know, Dr. Phil. All I'm saying is sit down and allow that person to talk. There are, on the suicide website, hotline website, there are questions that you can ask to see if things are okay. You know, they're pointed questions, open-ended questions for that answer. Do you know what I mean?
And you're not directing it to them. At some point, everybody has felt really, really bad. Whether or not you consider that or whether it's a depression, we all are in the same boat.
Yeah.
And I think it's just opening our arms and allowing everybody to feel comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Well, there's the phone number up on the screen, everyone. We want you to jot it down if you or someone you know in your life
anybody
have those concerns. Alrighty, everyone.